I can relate to it a lot. Mine's a little different. I started my first construction job in 1978. I went through a program called Project Non-Trad. It was a program to help women get non-traditional jobs. So one thing I knew that I wanted to do was have a non-traditional job. When I was in high school, I wanted to be a truck driver, and I wanted to drive across the United States. So I didn't get to do that. I had a child early when I was 20, so I had to start thinking about how am I going to take care of my daughter. So I went through the training with Project Non-Trad in the Prep building. Anybody know the Prep building downtown? The old railroad building? 1015 Vine Street, as a matter of fact. So I was a carpenter's helper, and rehabbing buildings in Walnut Hills. So as I was with that company, they said, you have to join the union. Well, Project Non-Trad didn't tell me anything about a union. I had no clue what a union meant. So I was like, I don't have $300, I can't join a union. So guess what? I gave my tools away and quit the job and walked away. So that was in 1979. Can you imagine? I would be retired now. So as that opportunity went by, I went to school, got an electronics degree, and now I have 2 children. So back in the workforce, what are you going to do? I can't make it on $5 an hour. So I had some exposure with construction work. I had did sheet metal for about 3 years. I got introduced to the unions. So I was at a company, I got fired, and I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I have 2 kids. So I'm sitting at this place, and I'm looking at lunchtime, looking at these guys outside working on the Mill Creek. I'm like, I shouldn't be in here. I should be out there with them. I'm one of them. I need to be out there. I ended up out there with them. I had a friend who was a member of Labor's Local 265, and I said, when you go to work tomorrow, see if they need any help. He said, sure. That was on a Monday. I started on a Tuesday. I got a check on a Friday. Go figure. I was making $14.62. So I was in, single mother with 2 kids. So it's the best thing that ever happened to me. I was able to be independent, take care of my children, give them a good education. I've been a member of Labor Local for 30 years now, and I never wanted to be a laborer because to me the labor was beneath. You know, I always thought I seen them digging holes in the dirt and stuff like that. I was like, no, I want to be a skilled laborer. But what I didn't realize is that they were skilled laborers. It wasn't like from the neck down. We really were educated, and we had skills, and we learned things, and we went to training. As a matter of fact, my last job I was on was at Fernald. Are you all familiar with Fernald? I was there for 12 years. Wow. I was trained in hazardous waste removal. I know you're looking at me wondering if I glow at night in the dark. I don't. As a matter of fact, I even had a child while I was working there. I was pregnant and gave, and he's fine. He's 18 now, about to graduate high school. So the reason why I went there was because the jobs were few. You get laid off and you gotta, wait through the winter, and then you go back and you get laid off. But the people working at Fernald, you didn't get laid off. It was year round. So that was very important to work year round. And I just hung in there and kept going to meetings. I was the split the pot lady. So they use us for things that they most of the time don't want to do. So I was the split the pot lady. I sold the tickets in the back of the room, and I got elected as an auditor, and in July of last year I became an executive board member. So that's my story. Thank you.